Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Leo. Welcome to your reading for your course correction energy that we are doing for everybody or every zodiac sign that I have chosen and volunteered to do around this time. That's because in life, like I said before in other videos, in life we follow a natural course. We take our own decisions, so we do our own work, but it is not necessary that whatever we think or we do in our life is the right or is right. We may think it is right because, internally we believe that what decisions in life we are taking is right, but universe might have a different thing to tell you here, right? So it is important for the guidance of this course correction to happen so that you know where you're going wrong with your understanding or whatever that is not really um, the right thing for you to live with or understand. Okay, so a little guidance will possibly help each one of you to find out what it is that you need to understand in your life, Leo, and move accordingly. If you think this reading is helping you, go ahead and have a look into it. If you think that you have done your course correction, then this reading is definitely not for you. This is a timeless reading, Leo, which means whatever is the outcome will be according to your timeline in here. Now, the first overall energy, Leo, that I'm getting out of this situation is friendship here. Okay. Friendship is your overall energy, which is talking about community. It's like the Three of Cups energy. It's talking about community. It's talking about harmony, talking about balance, talking about love, reconciliation, happiness with people around you. Anything to do with friendship could be platonic, could be romantic, could be any kind. Just knowing people, just gathering around people, trusting people, having fun with them, where you can open up and talk to somebody, share your grief, your sorrow, whatever that situation is in that overall energy of friendship. Now, with this, the bottom of the deck we get, guys, is trust and answers. So there is something in this situation, and then animals. Now, animals talks about being loyal, right? Being having that loyalty. There is an answer to this question you're not getting with regards to the trust. You're not sure, Leo, if you are really finding people who can be really loyal to you, towards you, can understand you, can believe in you, can believe in you, can share their stories with you, can share their happiness with you, or you, in turn, can believe in them, can share your happiness with them. Right? So there is something, because again, you have happiness here. Look. So there is something over here, guys, that you are kind of trying to figure out in here, Leo. Trying to figure out if it is possible for you to find that group, to find that community, to find those people around you with whom you can gel, with whom you can have a good time, or people, or just one particular person probably with whom you can share. It can be anything for anybody, right? Who can understand, who can believe in you, who can love you for who you are, and you can reciprocate and you can love them back for who they are. But somewhere there is a block here. That's what I'm getting, right? There is a block. And that's why I got the spirit card in here, guys, just to give us more clarity on the situation. And it says God box. Okay, it says write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put in a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you, right? That's one. That's one guidance. The next is saying release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose in life. So there is a block, there is a concern, there is a worry about some situation regarding people in general in your life, Leo, that you're trying to figure out. And to me, it looks like it's a question of loyalty. It's a question of people being loyal to you or you being loyal to people. Somewhere you're not feeling that loyalty part of the story is more so. That's where the trust part of the issue is coming. You're not sure if people are being loyal to you or they're just putting on a mask, right? Coming to you, showing their good face, and then behind the mask, they're doing what they have to do behind you, right? So that kind of a situation is a little bit troublesome for you, Leo, where you're finding it difficult to understand whether you can really go forward and trust people in general or somebody even in particular here as well. So trust is definitely an issue here. Okay, let's delve into this. Now, the first question, my spirit, is the reason for this situation for Leo. What is the reason for your situation with this friendship card? What is the reason here? Okay. Now, the next question is the spiritual lesson to be learned. What you are experiencing and why you're experiencing this. What is the spiritual lesson here for Leo? What is the spiritual lesson they are learning or will learn with this kind of an experience here? What is the spiritual lesson, my spirit? What is the spiritual part of the lesson here? What is the spiritual lesson for Leo with regards to this overall situation here? What is the spiritual reason here? What is the something is trying to come up, guys? Hold on. Okay. The next we call out is for your sacrifice here. What is that you need to sacrifice here, Leo, in order for your course correction to happen? What is the sacrifice here? What is the sacrifice here? What is the sacrifice part of the story for Leo here? What do they need to sacrifice here for their course correction? The next one we'll call out for is the strength here. What kind of strength you're looking for or you have, you don't know about. What is the strength? What kind of strength is showing up here? What is the strength card here? Okay. And the last we will call out for is your outcome. Now, outcome will depend on your timeline, guys, okay? Because this is a timeless reading. So this outcome, whatever shows up in this reading, will be according to every individual's timeline. What is the outcome here for this reading, my spirit? All right, let's delve into this reading, guys, because we want to get closer to our understanding here, right? Now, the reason for this situation here, okay, is trapped in fear. This is a card which is like the Eight of Swords energy in the normal tarot deck. So the reason that lack of trust you're feeling, lack of loyalty you're feeling, guys, is because of your own self. It's a self-sabotage. It's completely a self sabotage that you're doing to yourself, Leo, in yourself, when you are putting yourself through a very hard time. It's like an imprisonment. Now, some of you could be in fear of other people and you're shying away from people. Some of you could be in a difficult situation where you guys are not being able to really mix around with people, have friends. You're trapped somewhere, which is very, very suffocating and bad for you, right? So you're experiencing some kind of fear with regards to this friendship. It could be third party friendship kind of a situation here. But all in all, this is called a card of self victimization here, guys. You could be trapped in a victim mode, Leo. You could be trapped in a victim mode where you're not believing in people anymore. And you feel everybody out there in the world is there to get you or harm you, right? Or make you feel worse than what you're feeling right now. It's a victim mode, self sabotage. So, the reason for this lack of trust, where you're not finding that right quality, you think you're not finding the right quality of people, and you're scared to let go of that, what no longer serves you, is your self victimization, Leo, where you're stuck in a place in your head. There is a lack of creativity in yourself. And you're feeling quite powerless in yourself because in your mind you feel whatever the changing situation is, you're not being able to control it. You're feeling helpless. You feel you have no hold on your life anymore. You know, you have like willingly taken this kind of a situation in yourself, Leo, more so, where you have, you know, just decided to take off from the driver's seat in this own journey of your own in this journey of your own life, guys. And that isn't going very well. It also could be that you have given away all your power to somebody, and that person or that situation has made you completely helpless, where you have relinquished your position to somebody else, where you have surrendered yourself to somebody else, and that person or that situation has taken a complete hold of you, where today you're coming to the point of feeling very helpless in that situation because you're not being able to get back into the driver's seat. So the reason they're telling you is your self victimization, guys. Right? Where you have relinquished all your power to somebody or some situation, and you have just given away all your responsibility to somebody, and that person in turn, or that situation in turn, today is making you completely helpless, where you are coming to a point of self victimization, Leo, where you're not being able to believe in the loyalty or trusting people around you anymore. So it's all a very mental energy. This reason is completely your mental energy, where you're trapped in fear. You're completely trapped in fear, and it is very well self victimization, because if you want, you can move away from this situation, but you're not. You're trapped here, and that's why they are saying work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. They're talking about this self victimization mode for you in here, Leo. where you are finding it very difficult to be happy again or to enjoy with people. Please talk to me about this trapped in fear, please. What is this trapped in fear here? Excitement. Okay. So something will be breaking free. What is about the excitement here? Firecracker. So they are telling you break free and get back some excitement in your life in here as well. Let's look at the excitement card. What is it talking about here? New home, new attitude. Okay. Opportunity or windfall. Okay. So, what they're telling you guys is there is something new that is, you have to believe in yourself. Because you are victimizing yourself, Leo. You are not believing in yourself because self-victimization comes to you only when you disregard your own quality in life. Okay? There is no creativity in yourself. Yeah, right. There is no excitement in yourself. Right? There is no excitement for something new, a new home, a new attitude. Because you're scared of that opportunity might just not work for you. It could be an opportunity, but it also could be a windfall. So you're scared about this situation here. And you're holding yourself back from this excitement, and you're feeling miserable because you want to be happy, right? You want to be excited about some new home, new attitude, right? Something new, where where you sweep away the old and feel alive again, right? That could be changing your location, changing your attitude from this kind of a victim mental state of affairs, right? But again, with a carrot, it talks about an opportunity or windfall. So if you know it you're getting scared. What I feel more so is that you're not believing that you will win this. You believe that you can win this. There could be an opportunity for you to grow back again, or you could just go down, windfall, right? So there is the situation that needs to clean out. That's what they are saying. The situation that you're holding on to, Leo, needs to needs to be cleaned out, broom. For this new opportunity or windfall in your way. It can go either ways, right? So if you don't clean up, you don't get to enjoy the new opportunity. But again, you may be scared of doing a change or having a change in your life because you're scared that the ultimate result could be negative. So you're trapping back yourself in that old situation here, Leo. You're trapping back yourself in the old situation and you're preferring to remain in that victim mentality because you're scared. You're scared of that excitement. You're scared to make that change. You're scared of that opportunity that you think will result in a windfall. Right? So it's all the very victim self-sabotage kind of a mentality here. It is. It is a very, very bad kind of a mentality at this point, which is trapping you back and keeping you away from people because you're not believing anybody at this point in time. You're really not believing anybody at this point in time. And you feel that the world, like I said, you feel that the world is out here to stab you once again behind your back. That you are not being able to really believe in people anymore. Okay, let's move into the next part. What is a spiritual learning? Choose wisely. right? This is like the Seven of Cups energy, guys, which is talking about your spiritual strength in understanding, or your spiritual lesson that you have to be very wise now in the options you have, in the decisions you make, which direction you have to go towards. So what is that you need to know? Because you could be searching for a purpose in your life at this point. You could also be daydreaming. You could be making choices. You could be doing any of these. But at the same time, they're saying you could also be clouded in fantasy and illusion in your life, Leo. So you have to be very wise. You have to be very wise with the purpose in life, with the choices you make, with the decisions you take at this point in time. Because just dreaming and thinking about situations will not help you. You have to act on it. That is your spiritual lesson, right? Because at one point you will have to stop believing in that daydream and take action on it. So when if you're unable to make a decision due to many options that could be available to you at this point, you should evaluate the advantages and the disadvantages of each option to make the best choice. Exercise caution when you're making a decision, because for you there could be good people and bad people both around you at this point in time. So it is very, very important. That is a spiritual learning lesson of you to understand that there could be good people and bad people around you at this point in time, Leo. So if you take one wrong decision, you could get into trouble. So you have to be very, very careful, because the next is talking about your spiritual understanding of discontent and boredom, because somewhere, guys, you have disconnected from your emotional part of the story. There is a lot of apathy in your emotions, lot of boredom in your emotions, right? And it is also an understanding that you could have a tendency to take things for granted. See, with this Four of Cups, guys, this discontent and boredom, it talks about taking things for granted, yes, therefore making it hard for us to see what treasure the universe has to offer to us, right? Because what you can be doing is your spiritual understanding. What you could be doing is that you are looking at the trouble part of the story. You're not looking for the answers. You're focusing more on your apathy of emotions and feeling very discouraged and demotivated. You could be feeling that you have no solution to move forward in your life, that life has become stagnant, nothing seems to be making you happy or passionate, and you're feeling very, very low with your emotions. Because you're not releasing yourself out of your mental stubbornness to go for a new approach towards life, Leo. Right? So, your spiritual understanding, guys, is that Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, that you have to be very, very careful with regards to your emotional part of the story as well, because you are definitely feeling very, very low on your emotions, because you think you're not being able to move forward towards anything in life as of now, and that you're stuck because you're focusing on the problem, you're not focusing on the solution here. And that is why they are talking about the spiritual learning from this kind of an energy for you to understand that it's all in yourself. If you want to change the situation, Leo, you can. But you are not, if you are stubborn and you are putting yourself in this situation here and you're refusing to move out of that victim mentality, you will not be able to move forward. And that's your spiritual lesson here. Please talk to me about choose wisely, discontent, and boredom. Because you're feeling that whatever your dreams have been in life, whatever you have wanted in life, you have not been able to achieve it. You're feeling very, very bored with life in general, Leo, and you just are not feeling energetically good enough to work for yourself. Please talk to me about choose wisely, discontent, and boredom, please. So you're kind of feeling very low on your part of the story, right, son? Yeah, see, this is what they're saying. Think about your happiness and well-being, guys. You're just putting yourself in a very, very precarious situation, Leo. You are. And that kind of precarious situation is not really helping you because you are coming to the point of you. I mean, you're not really getting through this entire story as to what you have to do about your life in general. So there is a lot of trouble over this situation, guys. Over this situation because, you know, there is a lot of apathy. That's why they are saying think about something good, feel happy, feel that sense of well-being. Give yourself a chance, Leo, because your spiritual lesson is telling you look up to yourself. Sun is you. Think about your own energy. That is your energy, Leo. You can do it if you want to, but you have to work with it. If you are stubborn to not let it go and you think you're not making any progress towards whatever your fantasy in life has been, and that you're not being able to move, you will remain trapped in fear. You will be in that self victim mode. So you have to live up to something more than what you are doing at this point in time, Leo. Okay, now the sacrifice part is talking about the solar plexus chakra, right? Which is called the Manipura chakra in Sanskrit. And it is located at the upper belly of your diaphragm. And it acts as the center of your personal power. This chakra governs your personality, ego, and identity, as well as personal freedom, choice, and authenticity. So, what do you need to sacrifice is your ego. Ego. Once you can sacrifice that ego, your personality and identity, your personal freedom, choice, and authenticity will come back into shape. Self confidence is very important here. It's a very masculine energy, guys. It's a very, very masculine energy with the solar plexus chakra, but at the same time, this is the center of your personality, ego, identity, as well as your personal freedom, choice, and authenticity. So, what no longer serves you, let that go. That's one. Point number two, your ego. You have to sacrifice that ego towards more authentic part of yourself, who you truly are and what it is that you are. You are the sun. You are the sun, Leo. Right? So, therefore, that is something that you have to sacrifice. Your ego, your stubbornness towards your personal freedom, the choice you make, your own identity in life, and your self confidence. So it's very important they're talking about your ego part of the story here, because your ego is blocking you from moving towards the solar plexus chakra in the right way. Please talk to me about the solar plexus chakra here. An exciting event. Yeah. So there is something good in your life, guys. You have to give it a chance. You have to give it a chance. You got firecrackers, excitement, sun, exciting event. So there is something good that's happening behind you or with you, and you're not aware of that, and you're stuck in that situation which is pulling you down. You're not allowing yourself to move out of that situation in order to welcome the change in your life, Leo. You are not. And there is a lot of things that you can do. You can actually make things work if you can do it in the right way, but you're just being very stubborn about the whole situation. And you're not allowing yourself to move out of that situation to explore what the universe has to offer you. And the universe has a lot of things to offer you. Only if you can take it, Leo. Only if you can take it. Right? That is the important part of the story that you have to understand in yourself, guys. You have to understand in yourself, because this is the part of the story that is talking about you. That is talking about you, because what it is with the strength is the waiting game, which is talking about card number 2, which is talking about it's the energy of more so like the 2 of Pentacles, right? You have to understand that what goes around and comes around. That is your strength. And the time, waiting game, everything is turning around. Excuse me. Everything is turning around in your life. You have to be patient. You have to be patient to understand that everything is turning around. So your strength is your patience, guys. Give it some more time and things will automatically turn around, because the clock is here, the sun clock is here, right? And everything that you have done in your life is blossoming back into shape. But it takes time for that to happen, Leo. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a day. It takes time, right? So your strength is to wait for that time. Excuse me. Your strength will be to wait for that time, for that situation to come back into the right place. Excuse me. Please talk to me about the waiting game here. Boot. Increase your effort if you want to achieve your goal. Look here. Look. You have to put in the effort, guys. Because everything what is going around is coming back to you. What you have sowed is what you are going to reap today, right? But it takes time for that. So your strength will be to increase your effort and not be here. To increase your effort if you want to achieve your goal. So you have to work hard, because what you're going to sow today as well is what is going to bring you back your fruit of success, guys. Very important for you, Leo. Very, very important, because this is the time of the year. They are telling you to put your heart and soul in the work, in the legwork, in everything that you do in your life. That is going to reap you back your reward, your success. That is your strength, that you have that ability. You have that ability to work hard, Leo. Don't let that go, please, guys. Don't let that go. You can do it, because you have a lot of stamina. You have a lot of strength in you. You just have to be motivated enough to do this and to understand the situation here, right? So the outcome here, guys, is the crown chakra, which is talking about your mental part of the story, your brain, your head, right, from where all the light flows back into yourself. So something will happen, guys. Something will happen which will clear your mental energy, which will clear your mental energy, which will clear your mind, and it's all coming to you. That's your outcome, right? With the universe or the world card that is talking about a completion in here. So something that you will understand, some kind of situation will clear up as you move forward with your course correction. And that is when you will get the reward. That is when things will open up, things will clear up, right? You will get a proper understanding to the whole situation when you will be able to complete a part of your story in order to move towards your fulfillment and harmony with the world card, with lessons that has been completed. So there is a part of the story which is the course correction of your learning lessons, that you have learned or you're learning and you will be learning in order to come here and finish this situation here. Please talk to me about the crown chakra and the world card, the universe. Yeah, so your outcome is very good, guys, because you will be able to release what no longer serves you, 100%. But for that, you have to correct yourself. Work, achievement, and success. Look. Work, achievement, and success. Beautiful. You will get back what you are reaping, as long as you can put in the hard work in your part of the story. May. Okay? We are in the month of May, guys. They're asking you to start working, and it could be till next May that you will be able to receive back your reward. Yeah. We are already in the month of May, so it could go up to the next part of May next year for you to receive back the reward. Good news. Yeah, see? That's when you will hear the good news of your work, achievement, and success. Yeah. This will continue till next May for some of you. You know, the month is not the part of the story. The month could be May, could be June, could be early July for some of you. But whatever that story is will come back to you, and you will get the good news by next year, May, whatever you're trying to do. The bottom of the deck is mental conflict, the devil energy, and the spiritual union, and the throat chakra. Yeah, there is something in your life with regards to this friendship that is a spiritual union part of the story that you have not been able to talk about. You have not been able to speak about, because this is where the devil energy and the mental conflict has been catching you up with regards to your trust situation here. You're not sure if you can trust the people, if you can trust the person, but whatever that story is, the course correction is asking you to correct yourself first before you feel that you are not getting enough trust from other people. Because you have to learn to believe in yourself, Leo. You have to learn to trust in yourself. And only when you learn to trust in yourself, that's when you will trust the outside world. Or you will trust those who are in contact with you. Okay, so keep working, guys. Keep doing your part of the story. You have to course correct yourself in order to reach here. As simple as that. And in order to understand what is the mental conflict with the devil energy that is clearly talking about you restricting yourself in a very difficult situation with this 8 of Swords. With this 8 of Swords, guys, you're restricting yourself in a very difficult situation, and this is not something that is good for you, right? So course correct yourself, understand yourself, work with yourself, work with these guidance, this energy is in here to learn and understand where you're going wrong and what it is that you now need to do for yourself. Okay, enjoy this reading, guys, until we see you once again. Till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.